Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tabor College here in Hillsboro, Kansas. We'd like to welcome everyone who's going to watch the broadcast this evening between Tabor College and the visiting York College Panthers out of York, Nebraska. York made the 3-hour trek down here today. They've been on the road a little bit. They started at Bethany at 1 o'clock with a makeup match. This is a makeup match as well, as they got snowed in the year of COVID. Of all things, they missed because they had to be snowed in a couple weeks ago, so they did not make it to the Saturday try. We kind of joke here at Tabor, we have these tries this year. We have the tries this year, and we're not very good at hosting them. We've hosted one out of our attempted, 4 or 5, but we're glad to at least have York here. York did make it for one of the tries earlier in the year, the first one of the year with us in Bethany. Tabor did defeat York handily in 3 sets. Back in, I'm trying to think if that was maybe September or October. We're going to take a look at our KCAC standings, then we're going to dive into the matchup and starting lineups and things like that. But right now, your Tabor College Blue Jays are atop the KCAC. They are 13-2. Ottawa is the team we have not played yet. We play them here in a few weeks on a Tuesday night, but more importantly, this Friday we will play Ottawa down at Oklahoma Wesleyan in a try there. That match, if you had it on your calendar as Saturday, has been moved to Friday due to KCAC playoff basketball being down there that day, and so they've moved that match to Friday. I believe Tabor will play at 5 and 7 down there on Friday at Oklahoma Wesleyan. They will face them and the Ottawa Braves. McPherson also receiving votes, 9-4 in the conference. 2 of those losses are to the Blue Jays. We've beaten them twice. Kansas Wesleyan we split with during the regular season. They are sitting in 4th. Bethany 8-5. Sterling, Avila, Oklahoma Wesleyan is 6-7. But if you look at their overall record, you don't sleep on Oklahoma Wesleyan. They were here a while back and very solid team. If they could just put things together, they would definitely be a scary team to face, especially in the tournament format. Southwestern Friends, University of St. Mary, who usually is one of the top teams in the conference due to COVID, they did not play much in the fall at all. A lot of their players opted not to play. Now a lot of their better players opted back in. So it'll be interesting to see how the St. Mary Spires progress here over the second part of the season. Bethel in 12th and York, who are facing tonight, just having a little rough go right now. Hopefully they don't get on track tonight against our Blue Jays, but we sure hope they start turning their season around after that, and Coach Nething can kind of help them get moving the right way. Look at our team comparison. Speaking of Coach Nething, there's Crystal Nething. She's in her 3rd season. She's an alma mater of York. So right now, again, they're struggling just a little bit. Coach for the Blue Jays, Mike McNeil, he's just done an outstanding job here with this young group of young ladies here. 13-2 again. In my opinion, should definitely be receiving votes. Sitting at the top of the conference. 20-5 over and all. Hopefully they'll keep winning. That next time those polls come out, we'll have some votes or receiving votes or being ranked. Again, he's from California Baptist, 4-time played in the national tournament 4 times, 2 runners-up, and 2 champions. So he knows how to win matches. Very intense, but just loves working with this team and does a great job. There's York's starting lineup. We're going to go ahead and set those for you, and then that way when they get out here and after the national anthem, you can just watch them as they step forward. But York's starting lineup, number 1, Tori Schindler. She is outside hitter on the right side, a 5'8" senior from Longmont, Colorado. Alyssa, she is not going to get the start tonight, but we did not have time to change. It will be Brooke Winquist in her place, number 19, a 5'10" outside hitter. She's a junior from Long Beach, California. Haley Schofield, she will get the start for the Panthers tonight at number 12, a senior middle hitter, 5'10", from Casper, Wyoming. Number 13, I struggled with her name all last fall when they were here, but it's Fanihika Uatafe. She is a junior. I can hear Jameson in the booth laughing at my pronunciation now. I'll get him back later, but she is a junior, 5'5", out of Bedford, Texas. Naomi Warren, a senior, number 14, one of their better players from Fort Worth, Texas. will also get to start. Let's go ahead and continue looking at their starting lineups. Shiloh Lively, 5'9" outside hitter. She's a junior out of Las Vegas, Nevada. And the libero this evening, Jasmine Scarborough. She's a sophomore. She'll wear number 4. She is a 5'8" native of Arlington, Texas, attended Mansfield Timberview High School. Let's take a look at our Tabor starting lineup. Has not changed since the last few matches. Coach has kind of settled in, it looks like, on this lineup for a while. Haley Barta, junior, outside hitter from Carlisle, Saskatchewan via Williston State College. She's a 5'9" junior. Shay Carmazin, the 6'3" junior, right side out of Aurora, Colorado. She attended Iowa Central Community College. Number 9, Melody Valencia, 5'2" senior setter out of Peralta, New Mexico. She attended Valencia High School. Number 11, Taylor Quiring. You'll know that name if you follow Tabor volleyball through the years. She's a junior, 5'9" out of Bradshaw, Nebraska. And Taylor Burns, a 6' junior out of Aurora, Colorado from Northeastern Community College. She wears number 15. We'll round out the Tabor lineup here with number 16, Olivia Dirksen. She's a senior middle blocker out of Gossel, Kansas, right down the road here. 6 foot tall. And the libero, Tori Maldonado. She's a 5'3" freshman out of Temple, Texas, from Belton High School. Mike McNeil again in his first year at the helm of the Blue Jays, and Yumi Garcia. We're going to go ahead and take a break here as we're going to have a prayer and the national anthem. We'll be back with you in just a minute. We'd like to take a look at today's officials. We really appreciate the effort that all of them put in to make this an event a good one for both teams. Levi McAllister, the R1, Melanie Getz. She made the long drive from Colby, and she's following York today because she actually called the match at Bethany. It's close to a 4-hour drive, she said, but it made it worth her while there. She'll be the R2 down the floor. Holly McNeil will be doing volley right. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's the book now. It's all electronic. Alexis Prowl, she'll be the libero tracker helping out Holly. Josiah Ray is actually switched, and he is now going to be our PA guy due to some sickness. We've had to move some people around, so Alex Emerson will be a line judge, and we have brought back Emily Ingalls. So she used to do it for us all the time. She's going to help us out tonight. Willow Bear and May Kirchhoff will be our ball rollers. And we have Lance Carter, Noah Brown and Sammy Joe Peterson on the stats. Take a look at our production team. Up in the booth, we have Damon Taylor. He will be doing the replay, and he's also doing our graphics for us here at the beginning. Mike Jameson, he's going to be our switcher and producer. He'll bring you the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different camera angles, maybe 6. But we have several camera angles that he will be doing that and cutting the game up for us tonight. Oscar Salvador is on the hero camera. Matty Ediger is on the wide angle camera. And then I'm production manager and also doing the commentary this evening. So there's your officials and your production team. So as you can see the lineups being announced there by our new PA guy, Josiah Ray, who's a grad assistant on the women's basketball team here, former youth pastor. And he has been here finishing up his second year now, so he will move on. So we wish him the best after this year on finding a position on whatever the Lord leads him to do. Just so you know, again, if you would like to come to a contest and we are still not allowing visiting fans inside the gymnasium, but if you are a Tabor fan, you're here in the community, you're a parent of a Tabor player, Tabor supporter, you can get tickets at www.tabor.edu/tickets. Find the event, and you have to have a ticket to get in. The good news is they're only $5. You know, that's gone way down, which is just, I think, a great deal. It's allowed us to have more people here at the games. But $5, if this was one of the tries, $5 gets you in all day. If you come to a basketball game when they were having all their games, you could watch all 4 for $5. You always get food here at the grill. So just a great atmosphere to come and join us. Good student section across the way here. It looks like I've got a good number of students. So I see a megaphone over there. I see our guys section that likes to get pretty rowdy during our volleyball matches, which is great. And supper is pretty much over here now at the CAF. Most of them will just kind of filter in as they pass by. They'll realize and either already have their ticket or they'll get on their phone real quick and jump in. So we're ready to go for first serve here. Number 13 serving. Efua Tafe will get it started here. Set number 1, and we're underway. Service over. There's Maldonado with the pass to Valencia. Short set to Dirksen, and it's a good start for the Blue Jays. As that ball pounded straight down by Olivia. Taylor Morrow now coming in for Haley Barta as we see the little short set and just right over it. Carmazin and Maldonado and the others celebrating. Morrow now back to serve for the Blue Jays. And Quiring's attack blocked out. 2-0 Tabor here in the early going. It's good to be back. If you watched the other day, I was gone. Nobody missed me, I'm sure, but I was gone. I actually got to watch my daughter play, her coach, in Iowa. And so I had a weekend to get away, and so I took advantage of that. But I'm back with you. I sure missed. I watched a little bit of the volleyball match online. It's just not the same if you're not here. 3-0, Tabor on top. Good job by Valencia. Quiring just sending it over to keep the ball in play for the Blue Jays. You can hear them, and you can see them there. We've got the crowd there. Some of our students, we got about that many, or a little bit more than that, probably triple that on the other side. But that's the loud group. They'll be loud all match for our ladies, which I know they appreciate. Morrow now sets up for Valencia, the quick set on Dirksen. And Tabor's length of Dirksen or Carmazin, their length has just given people problems all year long. Then you bring in Hebert and Burns to be on that front as well. They're athletic, they're long. Just an outstanding front line for Tabor. Nice cross-court attack by the Panthers. Breaks the streak for the Blue Jays, so 5-1 Tabor. Warren back to serve for York. And good serve as that drops right inside the line. Warren to attack. Good job by Warren to pull that out. And Barta can't quite get that good effort there by Haley. Just out of her reach, just off the floor. So 5-3 now after giving up 5. York scored 3 in a row, so Tabor needs to get back on their game here and get the service back. Caitlin Crisp now in for the Blue Jays, replacing Dirksen. Crisp will go back to serve. Tabor doubling up the Panthers early going, 6-3. Good serve by Crisp. That ball just died right a few feet over the net. The front line thought the back was going to get it, and it's too far in the front. So good serve. Tabor on top by 4. Set number 1. So quick timeout by the Panthers, 8-3 Tabor on top. Let's hear from our sponsors. Be back in a minute.
Since 1962, the Eitzen Agency has specialized in insurance for churches, colleges, and faith-based ministries. As an independent insurance agency representing Brotherhood Mutual and other fine companies, they can find the right policy for you at the best price. For more information, call the Eitzen Agency at 800-375-2553 or go online to EitzenAgency.com. That's EITZEN agency.com. The Eitzen Agency, proudly supporting Tabor College athletics for 3 generations.
And back with you here at Tabor College as Chris was rattled off a few points here for the Blue Jays. York with that early timeout trying to break her rhythm. 8-3 Tabor here in set 1. And it seemed to work as Caitlin got that one into the net. (8-4) Blue Jays. Scarborough back to serve, and she gives it right back to Tabor. That one couldn't find its way over the net. Number 3, Emma Rhodes, and 20, Brittany Hebert check in for Carmazin and Valencia. So Rhodes back to serve. Nice serve by Rhodes. Off the arms of Scarborough. Nice attack there by Schindler. Finds its way to the floor on Tabor's side. 10-5 Tabor here in set 1. That one goes out, and our students will take credit for that as they're loud, having a good time, and that one goes out. Querian now back to serve. Tabor up 11-5. Not sure what's going on here. sails long, 12-5 Tabor. We're going to get another chance. And Hebert and Burns team up for the block. Put it down on the Panthers' side. See a nice block there on the replay, so good job by the ladies, good job up in the booth. A great set back to Hebert. She pounds it down. Rhodes with a nice back set. Brings the crowd to their feet. It goes just a little long. Rhodes sends it over to the Panthers. Tabor going to set up their defense. Good job by Maldonado. Barter's little punch shot goes wide. 14-7 Blue Jays here in set one. Good effort by Maldonado as the ball knocked over cross court short, and Tori just couldn't quite get there in time. You'll notice all night, pretty much, Tori's in the right spot. I've said this before. She anticipates very well, reads the ball well off of the opponent. So a lot of times you think, man, how'd she get there? And she's there because she knows where she's headed. So 15-9. Rhodes now sets it for Queering, and Taylor not happy with herself. She hit that one in the net, which you don't see often at all, but she lined it up, just couldn't quite put it over on the Panther side. So 15-10 now. York is hanging in this with the Blue Jays. Melody Valencia now back to serve for the Blue Jays. She's done an outstanding job here. She has all year, but really after the break, and we started playing volleyball here in January, she's done a great job. And that ball just floats and just dies. She'll wear the back middle out with her serving for sure. ball is going to go out, so 18-10 Tabor on top. Blue Jays. Once again, Valencia sends it to the back middle. And good job there by Dirksen and Carmazin to get hands on that attack. Just couldn't quite corral it. Good thing is when you're 6 feet and 6'3", you can get up and block a lot of things. Bad thing is when it falls down, you got a long ways to reach to go get it. So Olivia with good effort there, just couldn't quite haul it in after the deflection. 19-11, Tabor up. Set number 1, short serve, little floater. Barter with a nice attack. A quick set that time, a little too short. As Melody kind of looks a little bit disgusted herself. Hit that one just a little short to Olivia. Tabor still on top, in control here early going of this contest. Much better that time. Good pass from Tornado to Valencia, and a good set for Dirksen, puts it away. Morrow now in for Barta, and Morrow will go back to serve. 20-12 Blue Jays. Stay with us here at the break, as I'll have Marty Siesmer, our Tabor College Athletic Director, up here as our guest here for the first break. Queering, I believe, got her hands on that. Her and Dirk that time, Carmazin gets up. There's our length coming into play. 21-12, Tabor on top. Nice serve by Taylor. Dirksen didn't quite get squared up on that one. Deflected off her left hand and down. Warren now back to serve, the senior, one of the seniors on the team here for York in Fort Worth, Texas. Sends it over to Barta, pass to Valencia, to Dirksen. Scarborough digs it off the floor. Queering, good effort to keep it alive there. Back set to Carmazin. Tabor's got an opportunity here. Let's see if we can put it away. And that hits the antenna. So that's one of the better points we've had here. Ball back and forth 3 or 4 times, keeping it off the floor. Good effort by both squads. 21-14. As Warren back to serve again for the Blue Jays. She's very powerful, hits her serve hard. And Queering matches that power with an attack there, straight down off the deflection. Good job by Taylor getting squared up, getting her full swing into that one. Crisp now back to serve for Tabor, up 22-14. Let's see if Caitlin can't rattle off 3 here in a row and get set 1 in the books. That's a tough serve. If you can't tell on the film, that's a tough serve. Over and just died. Job by Queering. Valencia set to Queering. Nice job there by Taylor, mixing it up a little bit. Goes with the power. And then goes with the smart move just to dump it over. So 24-14, we have set point here for the Blue Jays. with a set to Valencia. Quick short set to Burns, and can't quite do anything with it. Good push shot by the Panthers, pushing that one deep. Carmazin just couldn't quite get it over. 24-15. Tabor still looking for that 1 point to put it in here to set number one. Bardo with a nice pass to Valencia. Attacked by Burns in the net. That set is just really requires some excellent timing. And that one is out. That was a good call. That was just out. Line judge right on top of it. So 25-16 in set number one. We'll take a break and we'll be right back with Marty Siesmer.
There's a new Vive in town. Experience it with our crazy fast internet speeds from our fiber-backed network. Phew, finally, a broadband connection that can keep up with you. Need a customized solution to power your business with phone, internet, or managed services? Say hello to Vive. We're here to simplify your life with technology that works. See how at vivebroadband.com. That's VYVE broadband.com. It's time to turn your Vive on.
And we're back here at Tabor College. I'm going to turn a little bit of maybe the music in my head down a little bit. We're here joined by Marty Siesmer, our athletic director. And Marty, I know we have a lot of changes going on right now, and we just kind of bounce around. Do you know what you're doing from day to day right now, or you just show up and see what's on the calendar?
You know, basically it seems to change by the hour. But actually, you know, we've actually been pretty good this semester. We haven't had as many changes as I thought we'd have. So it's actually been good. It's just been a lot.
Well, I know you've watched this volleyball team quite a bit, and I know you made it over to a few of their away matches when possible, but how impressed are you with this group of young ladies and Coach McNeil?
Well, the first part I see is the way he interacts and has built a relationship with the team, and you just watch him observe some things, and the girls are smiling, they're having fun, they're enjoying it, they're working hard. It's fun to watch that because I think it's a big part of their experience. You don't want them walking away going, "Oh, let's get it done." So I'm impressed with how he's built that and how the girls, or I should say the ladies, have bought into his philosophy and gotten after it. So it's showing on the court.
Well, it's sure fun to watch them. They're obviously winning a lot. They're sitting at the top of the conference. They're just playing really outstanding volleyball. Like they really haven't missed a beat since the first semester.
No, they've just kept, you'd think it kind of being weird doing college volleyball in the spring, but they've stepped up and they just keep moving forward.
Yeah, I keep saying volleyball in January and now February. That just something doesn't seem right. Not that we don't want to watch volleyball now. It's just that's odd to have that. As likewise soccer. We have soccer, and you're an old soccer coach.
Yep.
I said old, not old. Old soccer coach. But we have soccer coming up Saturday here at home. We've already had one canceled because of weather. But
yep.
What about our soccer season? What about playing soccer now? As a coach, would you like to split season like this, or would you like to kind of get going and keep it going?
Well, selfishly, from an injuries perspective, if I was still coaching, I'd love the split seasons. You don't feel like you got to get so many games in a week, and you could do a lot more. And so for me, that would have been a prime season to do it over 2 semesters. Doesn't help for athletic administration and everything because you got lots going on. But from a soccer standpoint, great opportunity.
Well, and let's talk one last thing before we wrap this up here is they can go ahead and get some action shots while we're wrapping up. But I had the opportunity to do a story for The View. The Tabor Magazine or Tabor Connection, whichever one they're going to put it in. But and Ian Thompson talked a little bit about our women's soccer coach about something that maybe people don't think of, and he talked about the social aspect of our students. That's changed a ton because you can't go run around and do as much unless you want to maybe bring COVID back. But now you don't get to play a semester and then kind of work in the off season and have some fun. It's year-round business.
Yep, it is a year-round, and so it changes a lot from the perspective and. What we're going to deal with this year is hopefully avoid burnout, where teams just tired and ready to be done and have that time off where they used to.
Well, and I talked with Taylor Queering for that same piece. So we see her just pound it straight down.
Hammered one.
You know, I'm glad I'm not out there because I don't know if I'm too old to move to get out of the way. If she had hit it, she'd kill me.
She'd break my nose.
So, but you know, talking with her a little bit, she said, you know, part of it is playing away. A lot of times you don't have people in the stands.
Nope.
And so you've got to generate your own hunger to win because you know, anything like, you know, here we have some crowd, but you know, teams sometimes play better on the road against rowdy crowds, and there's just nobody there. It's kind of hard.
Yeah, you kind of get excited to try and show the opposing crowd up, and so it just builds a great intensity. So it's kind of fun too to have that atmosphere.
Well, and what about last thing I said a minute ago? But this is the last thing. What about our students over here? We got crowd yelling, waving these crutches around. He's here cheering and kind of making it hard. But our students do a good job of supporting all our programs.
Yes, they do a very good job. They have been we have been so blessed to have the student body we have, and just their flexibility through all this. But coming out and cheering, had a good crowd last night for the basketball game, and tonight, you know, you think they get tired of all this, but they keep coming out and participating and being great fans.
Well, Marty, we really appreciate all you do. I know it's not easy juggling a lot of the different things you have to do, and we give you a hard time sometimes, we know, but we really appreciate it. And we're sure glad you're here through this whole pandemic and kind of leading us, and we appreciate your efforts.
Well, thank you, David. Appreciate your work, too.
All right.
Take a day off tomorrow.
I'll try. All right. Thank you, Marty. And that was Marty Seesmer. That was Marty Seesmer here, joined us for the break for the first set, as we try to bring some people up every once in a while, and kind of just depends on who shows up that night. These are not scheduled interviews. They're just kind of impromptu. I look around, try to find somebody. We've tried to bring you a variety of different people just so you can get a lot of different looks at Tabor College. So right now, York hanging tight here early with Tabor taking the first set 25-16. Now it's tied up at 3-all here in set 2. You know, York playing here and have nothing to lose. Obviously, they come in on the opposite end of the standings of the Blue Jays, so nothing to lose. So they're playing pretty loose. Their ladies are having a fun time on the bench, laughing and kind of just in it. So sometimes opponents like that are very dangerous to face when all their pressure's on, in this case, our Blue Jays. So 4-4 here. Emma Rhodes back into serve now for the Blue Jays. Queering's on the floor again. That's twice she's really hit the floor trying to keep the ball up. Tori Maldonado, the same thing there. And right now, York is kind of just taking it to Tabor. It's only a 5-4 lead Panthers, but they're showing a lot more aggressiveness here in the early moments of set 2. And I may point out set 2, I told Coach McNeil after one of our interviews, and stick around when we're done tonight, he'll be up here. We should just skip set 2 and go straight to set 3. So, you know, set 2 has just kind of not been real kind to us at times this year. Barta's trying to change that with the attack for the Blue Jays. Ties the score up at 5 apiece. Blue Jays with the lead now, 6-5. So Tabor kind of regrouping here, taking a 2-point lead. So York unable to handle Query's serve. Now it goes up in the crowd. They're pretty excited. They're cheering on the Blue Jays and get not a souvenir ball. They got to give that back. Query on a roll here now, up 9-5 Tabor. Rhodes gives the ball up to Maldonado, sets it for Barta, and that one just goes deep. Haley about got that to dive down. Couldn't quite get it to drop just beyond the end line. Good job by Barta putting that away. So good set by Rhodes. Allows Barta just to have a good swing. And to serve for Tabor now, number 17, Kenna Brandis. He's a freshman, 5'5" out of Warrensburg, Missouri. And there's Tabor's length coming into play once again. So 11-6 Blue Jays, and Coach Nething says, I need a timeout. We're going to take it with him. We'll send it back to the studio to hear from our sponsors.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsboro and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Brandis brings us back out of the timeout. Tabor up 11-6. Good effort there by the Blue Jays. I think the ball coming over caught Dirksen a little bit off guard. She went up, and all of a sudden the ball's on our side. She tried to put it down, but couldn't quite get it done. Burns back in for Brandis, and then right back off as Maldonado comes back in. Hebert puts that one away. The Panthers can't handle that. Shank that off the back wall. 12-7. Carmazin now back in. And Valencia back in, replacing Rhodes and Hebert. Cross-court attack goes out. That one sails out. 12-9, Tabor on top. Willow Bear, our ball roller, she's getting a workout over there. They keep throwing the ball to her when she's about ready to throw the other one out, and it goes into the stands. So she's been up and down the stands several times here trying to keep the balls dry and in good order for the match. So that ball is down according to the officials, and I could not see here looking through players, so I'm taking their word for it. Our officials, they do an outstanding job. It's not an easy job to be an official in any sport, and the two today are just doing outstanding, keeping this game rolling and the flow going well. You know, all the players ask for is a fairly called match and one that doesn't have a lot of disruptions. And so far, the match has progressed along very well. We see York staying close, down 3, 13-10 to the Blue Jays. Here in set 2. Our rowdy crowd over there cheers that one. The ball goes back over to the Blue Jays. You see one of our overhead cameras up in the ceiling. Shot there. Crisp now back to serve for Tabor. Good job by Valencia keeping that ball alive. So right now, York's having a lot of success with that. It's just going off our blockers and trickling down the net. We don't have anybody over on the upside as they're all in the back anticipating, you know, a deep shot. So right now, Tabor kind of go through the motions a little bit here in set 2, 14-11. See if the ladies can't just get it rolling, and that's going to help. And there again, Tori just in the right position, querying with the attempt. And that one is good, just down. Quick call by Alex, our line judge. He's used to that. As hard as these ladies hit the volleyball, he's a tennis player, and he sees balls going a lot faster than that off the racket. So he doesn't miss many, that's for sure. Emma Rhodes now back to serve for the Blue Jays. 5'8" freshman out of Claremore, Oklahoma, Jinx High School product. Good job there by Burns and Queering. Rhodes now the good pass to Maldonado. She'll have a back set for Queering. She puts it through the back row of the Panthers. Hebert with that patented cross court. She likes to swing across her body and really put that ball across court. Good job by Brittany. Ending one of the better points of the day for the Blue Jays. (16-11) Tabor here in set 2 after taking the first set, 25-16. Good attack by the Panthers. Shiloh Lively, 5'9" junior out of Las Vegas, Arborview High School. So nice job by York, staying right here with the Blue Jays. Not letting Tabor get too far out of their sight here midway through the second set. That ball was out, but it was deflected. So that point's going to go to the Panthers. 16-13, Tabor up 3. Cardonia puts it into play for York. Queering a nice cross-court attack. Deflected there to the center of the back row. Taylor now passes to Rhodes. Hebert sends it over. Free ball coming over. Tabor's going to have a chance. Queering down and good quick call. Ball right on the line for the Blue Jays. 17-13 Tabor. You see that slow motion ball right on the line. Good placement by the Nebraska native Queering. And Barda's trying to push that one across, hits the antenna, so the ball's going to go back to York. As number 20, Alexandria Garcia, comes in to serve for the Panthers, giving Lively a rest. So Lively's had a pretty good match so far for the Panthers. She's going to get a breather here. And that attack by Barda deflected out of bounds. Off of Uatafa. So Dirksen back in for Maldonado, and Brandis back in for Burns. Tabor opened up a 5-point lead. So nice serve by Brandis. That ball over quickly and down. Puts Tabor up now 20-14. So that timeout by the Panthers. 2014 Tabor. We'll be back in a minute.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you. Like the friends who come over when a big game is on, the neighbors next door who always bring your favorite buffalo dip, your in-laws who know you need silence during the clutch plays, and everyone who knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Paul Brooks. Paul is here to get to know you and understand your life, so he can help make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Paul Brooks in Wichita at 316-721-8181.
Welcome back to Tabor College here in set number 2. Tabor's opened up a 20-14 lead after taking set 1, 25-16 over the Panthers. York has really hung around, led for a little bit here early in the set, has really hung around well here in the second set. Tabor now starting to pull away here a little bit late. Just a reminder, if you'd like to come to anything here at Tabor, that you will need a ticket. www.tabor.edu/tickets. You can get your ticket for $5. As Brandon sends that one over, we point Tabor 21-14. We'd like to have a lot of people come to the events, as many as we can possibly have in here. The other thing is, with all the changes, you really need to get on the website. We try to keep that updated as much as possible. Also, if you follow us on Twitter, that's the best way, as Bardo rears up and just puts that one a little bit out. So Haley a little anxious to put that one away as it comes coming over the net. She saw a good opportunity, just send it a little out. And Bardo with a nice pass to Rhodes. Queering now gives Tabor an opportunity, and I was waiting for that. I didn't mention it earlier, but Emma does a super job of that. I'm not a fan of that a lot, to be honest with you. As I watch high school players, they try to do it way too much, but I'm a big fan when Emma does it. As you see right there, she just doesn't give it away and just does it once in a while. She just does an outstanding job picking her spots to do that, and is pretty effective as well. 22-15. As Melody Valencia back to serve for the Blue Jays. Carmazin, an opportunity from the right side. Tabor's gonna have another chance now. (22-16). Tabor still on top. Coach McNeil showing his bowling skills there. A little side spin, throws it through a couple of the players between a couple of the players and back to the ball roller, May Kirchhoff. Maldonado to Valencia. She's going to set Carmazin. I think Carmazin thought that was going to Dirksen short as it kind of caught her off guard. Good block by Olivia. Tabor's going to have a chance here. Let's see if we can get it put away. Shay's ready for that one. That's a nice shot. Barta, kind of a little sigh of relief there. She's missed a couple and got that one to go cross court and in by plenty. Good job by Haley putting Tabor up 23-16. Morrow now back to serve for the Blue Jays. And Queering with the block, but that goes out. 23-17 Tabor here in set 2. Errant pass there by the Blue Jays, sends that over to York, and Valencia trying her best, but 1 against 2 in that situation. Didn't fare well for the Blue Jays. 23-18. Warren sends it into play once again. A little back set that out for Carmazin. And that time goes down, so set point for Tabor. See Crisp coming back in. Serving, going to try to finish this one out. That's going to do it. 25-18 Blue Jays here in set number 2. Tabor takes a 2-0 lead. We'll be back with our guest, Multicultural Student Union President, Maddie Ediger.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
And we're back here at Tabor College, and my guest this time, very special guest to me, my daughter Madison Ediger. She's my middle daughter. She is a junior here in the education department at Tabor College. She's running one of our cameras up here with Oscar, and Maddie is, what we want to talk about is you're the president of the MSU, which is a Multicultural Student Union.
Yes.
Just tell us a little bit about what that is and what you guys do on campus.
Right, so the Multicultural Student Union is a club on campus that really just serves to promote the different cultures that we have represented on campus, and also we really want to work to represent the international students on campus, and we really just want to celebrate culture because we believe that we're a club that believes that Jesus has created culture and he's created diversity, and we really want to celebrate that.
When you talked about the different countries and different cultures on campus, and when we were seeing Morgan last week and we saw all their flags, you'd mentioned that we put flags up here as well to represent the different countries, and you said we have like 12, but how many do we have to put up yet? Did you say 14?
Yeah, we have 14 new ones that we're going to put up this semester, so in March.
And what do you guys have coming up? I know sometimes you do some food, which everybody gets excited about, but what are some of the activities you may have coming up or that are in the works to come up in the future?
Yeah, so we have a chapel event coming up in March, so we're going to do an event there where we honor all the international students and recognize all the countries that we have, so we're going to have them walk in and do a flag ceremony. And we're also going to have an international dessert night coming up, which will also be in March. And so, yeah, we're going to make a bunch of different desserts and just invite people to come and enjoy them.
Well, the best way to get people to anything is food, and so that's a very good idea. So who are some of your other officers?
We have a few other leaders. So one is Disa Andov. She's from Indonesia. She's one of our leaders. We have one Willow Bear, she's helping out as well, and Make Her Golf. They're all helping lead, and Lynette Barsh is our sponsor.
So Lynette's a great lady. I've got to know her, and I've eaten lunch with her at the CAF once in a while, not so much this year, but we were on a committee together too, and she's a great lady, a great leader. You mentioned Disa on the golf team.
Yes.
And then you got Willow and May, who are out here ball rolling tonight.
Yep,
so
also, yeah.
all these students get involved in a lot of activities. If somebody wants to join, how do they do that?
They just talk to me or one of our other members, and they can join MSU at any time. We're always open to new members. We always want to have more people come, and so yeah, they can just talk to one of our members, and that's pretty much all. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us, Maddie. I better let you get back, because sometimes we can go spill in the next set, but you're the camera operator, so you better get back over there and get busy.
Probably.
So thanks for joining us.
Yep, thank you.
So I'd like to thank Maddie for joining us here. And again, it's just a spurt of the moment deal. And so I'm looking around, and we have not talked about MSU yet. So we wanted to cover that. We try to, again, bring you some what is life at Tabor College. If you're a recruit out there, you've got to hear from our athletic director a little bit. Great guy. Now you got to hear about some a different opportunity in the Multicultural Student Union. And as Maddie was saying, she's from Kansas. We got May from Nebraska. Willow is from Ohio. And we have Disa, who's from Indonesia, plays on our golf team. And I've got to know all those ladies. They spend some time at my house, actually, with Maddie sometimes, and my younger daughter, Mallory, who's also here at Tabor. And just it's really neat to see the different cultures, the different people, how they all get together, and just enjoy being around each other and getting to know each other and the differences that they have and how they can be a strength together to further the kingdom of Christ, which is what we are about here at Tabor. So it's 1-0 York here in set 3. Now 1-1. So Tabor looking to close this out here in set 3. Morrow back to serve for the Blue Jays. In the net, the call against Tabor. Waring sends that one down, and the second one is out, but Warren, I don't know if he caught that or not. Boy, she did a nice job. That was just an absolute rocket from Query, and Warren got it, knocked her to the floor, and she was kind of cheering just because she got the ball back. So good play. You got to give her credit. Nice job there by the Panthers. And Morrow right back at him. So 3-2 Tabor. Trails by 1 here in set 3. So hopefully our next guest will be Coach McNeil, because hopefully this one is done after set 3, but York will not go away quietly. They didn't make a long trip to play Bethany at their place and then trek down here to play us at our place and just play. They're gonna fight and scratch and try to get better as this contest moves along. Morrow with the pass to Valencia, set to Queering. Nice block by Schindler. Send it to the deep part of the court on the Blue Jay side. Tabor had everybody sucked up to the net. So 5-2. York on top. Rhodes back to serve for Tabor. Heads up play by Burns. Just get that one over. That's going to go deep. Warren does hit the ball hard. That time too much on that one. Sends it out. Fort Tabor crawls back within a point and even it up there on the block by Queering and Burns. Ball, the official called it right away, and Coach Nething doesn't agree with the tip call there. Nonetheless, the ball's going to go or stay with the Blue Jays as Tabor now up 6-5. Queering gives Tabor a 2-point lead here in set 3. Another good serve by Rhodes. Good job. He got our hands on the first one, then punched it over in the open gap. So Tabor finding their game here. And that one sails long. Play for Tabor will point out just how important passing is in the game of volleyball. You've heard me talk about that before. You don't pass it well, it makes it hard to do the rest of the game effectively. If you pass it well, it makes it look pretty easy. Maldonado in the right spot once again for the Blue Jays. So York ties it up at 8 apiece. Tabor took the first two sets, 16 and 18. Queering with a rocket right down the right side. That time Warren couldn't handle it. Right there, just couldn't quite haul it in. Queering now back to serve. Tabor up 1. A little miscommunication by the Blue Jays as the ball falls on their side. Number 20, Garcia, comes back in to serve, once again giving 15 Lively a breather. Nice attack by Burns. So the error by the Panthers puts Tabor back up by 1 as Brandis to serve. We've got a stoppage to get a shoe tied there. There's another example there. The pass just wasn't a very good one, to be honest with you, from the Panthers. That one goes out. 11-10. Tracy Burns back in for Brandis, making her first appearance for the day. Number 12, Lauren Tolbert, another freshman out of Fort Worth, Texas, a 5'10" right side. So quite a few freshmen getting on the floor for Coach McNeil. You've heard me talk about this before. The new players this year have mixed in really well with the returners. The younger ladies with the returning older ladies have just mixed in well, and you talk to them and they seem to just have a good time. They work hard. As a result, they're sitting at the number 1 spot in the KCAC. Nice serve as Queering digs it out. Tolbert sends it over to the Panthers. Tabor's going to set their defense. That ball is cross court and down the deep back corner. That one goes deep. And Jaden Korf going to make her way into the lineup for the Blue Jays, along with Valencia, giving Rhodes and Hebert a rest. 12-12, tied up here in set 3. Tabor again took the first 2 sets, 25-16, 25-18. Tolbert with the attack, blocked back over to Tabor's side. Dirksen with the attack. That one won't be coming back anytime soon as that finds the floor. 13-12, Blue Jays up. You can see the slow motion replay there. Good job by Dirksen. Valencia serve over for the Blue Jays. Morrow now makes the pass to Valencia. She'll send it to Tolbert. Tabor's defense sets up, and that ball is down and in. So Warren puts that one down for the Panthers, tying this contest at 13 here in set 3. Good hustle there by you. The Panthers keep that in play. That was number 20, Garcia. Amazing, though, puts that one down. Excuse me, that was Korf. Yes, Jaden Korf. Definitely want to get the right player announced here. You look at her and Carmazen's hair, they're almost identical. The same hairstyle. That ball's going to go out by Schindler. Tabor up 15-13. Trying to string several here together, give them a little bit of a breathing room. Good pass by the Panthers. Good block by Dirksen. That ball goes down on the York side. Nice defensive play by the Panthers. We see Lively coming back in. Garcia takes a seat, so Garcia does her job nicely, has a few serves in there and then plays some defense. Gives way to Naomi Warren, will now serve for York. Queering trying to get a little too fine with that one. Trying to send it down the line short. Couldn't quite get over the net. It's a pretty difficult shot. Your momentum going one way and you're trying to just a little touch right to the other spot. Queering the attack. Scarborough can't handle that one off her, kind of off her right shoulder a little bit. Maybe got an arm up on that. Crisp now back in for the Blue Jays to serve, replacing Dirksen. 17-15 Tabor here in set 3. Again, they've won the first 2, trying to make it a clean sweep here. Tabor's have an opportunity here, and they make the most of it. Queering cross court and short that time. So Crisp leading the charge here for the Blue Jays. Back to serve again, 18-15. York hanging in here in set 3. Again, they're not going to just let the Blue Jays have it. Tabor's got to pick it up a little bit here and earn it here in the third set. Coach McNeil trying to get a lot of players in. That one straight down, so Queering having a nice night hitting the ball. We see number 4, Cami Steinbacher, making her way on the floor for Queering. Rhodes and Hebert also checking back in for Core from Valencia. And it'll be Rhodes back to serve. The 1916 Blue Jays. Rhodes trying the kick save there. It doesn't prove effective. 19-17. The ball goes back over to the Panthers. Number 11, Cardona, back on the floor to serve, giving Schindler a rest. That was beautiful. Nice. Just quick set, and Burns, York couldn't react. That just comes so fast. Steinbacher now back to serve for the Blue Jays. She had a match earlier this fall, if I remember correctly, where she rattled off several points in a row for Tabor. Tabor with a chance here now, up 20-17. Steinbacher now, nice attack to the back. York keeping it alive. Tolbert with the pass over to Rhodes. She's going to set it to Hebert. In the net. Call against York. 21-17, so Steinbacher going to try to just serve this out. That'd be the plan here. Set 3. Cami, nice serve, friendly home court roll off the top of the net. Tolbert with a nice attack deep to the center. Rhodes now digs it out. And Hebert puts it down, 23-17. Again, stay with us. We will show several replays here in a couple minutes. We're going to wait for Coach McNeil after he visits with his ladies real quick. He'll come up and talk with us about the match, and Steinbacher's living right. That's the second serve, hits the net. That one just trickles over. Being an old tennis coach, if you did that in tennis, you would have to raise your hand and apologize to the other team, which I never understood why we did that. We didn't do it on purpose. But Steinbacher now back to serve. She's going to try to just end this. Good job by Rhodes. Good hustle, keeping it off the floor. Tolbert comes over. Tabor's got to set up here and try to, that ball's going to go in. That is in, just on the line. As we see it sailing in, and you can see it drop. The line judge is paying attention right there. Just caught the back of the line. So excellent call by Emily Ingalls. Tell you what, these officials and line judges have just done an excellent job today. Hebert trying to catch him off guard with a quick one there. Steinbacher now going to set up Rhodes. There it is. A little dump. Told you she does it at the right time. And that was the right time to do this match. 25-18, so Tabor wins it in 3. 16-18-18. We're going to go ahead and send it back to the studio, listen to some of our sponsors, and watch some replays. We'll be back with you with Coach Mike McNeil here in just a little bit.
Panzer Chiropractic Clinic is a supporter of Tabor College and proud to treat our Tabor students and athletes. Panzer Chiropractic Clinic offers affordable chiropractic care for the entire family. We offer spinal adjustments and cold laser therapy, decompression and flexion distraction therapy, and are board certified in acupuncture as well as DOT certified. Come see us at 122 South Main Street in Hillsboro or call Panzer Chiropractic Clinic for an appointment today at 620-947-3157.
Since 1962, the Eitzen Agency has specialized in insurance for churches, colleges, and faith-based ministries. As an independent insurance agency representing Brotherhood Mutual and other fine companies, they can find the right policy for you at the best price. For more information, call the Eitzen Agency at 800-375-2553 or go online to eitzenagency.com. That's EITZEN agency.com. The Eitzen Agency, proudly supporting Tabor College athletics for 3 generations. There's a new Vive in town. Experience it with our crazy fast internet speeds from our fiber-backed network. Whew! Finally, a broadband connection that can keep up with you. Need a customized solution to power your business with phone, internet, or managed services? Say hello to Vive. We're here to simplify your life with technology that works. See how at ViveBroadband.com. That's VYVE broadband.com. It's time to turn your Vive on.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you. Like the friends who come over when a big game is on, the neighbors next door who always bring your favorite buffalo dip, your in-laws who know you need silence during the clutch plays, and everyone who knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Paul Brooks. Paul is here to get to know you and understand your life, so he can help make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Paul Brooks in Wichita at 316-721-8181.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
Panzer Chiropractic Clinic is a supporter of Tabor College and proud to treat our Tabor students and athletes. Panzer Chiropractic Clinic offers affordable chiropractic care for the entire family. We offer spinal adjustments and cold laser therapy, decompression and flexion distraction therapy, and are board certified in acupuncture as well as DOT certified. Come see us at 122 South Main Street in Hillsboro or call Panzer Chiropractic Clinic for an appointment today at 620-947-3157.
Since 1962, the Eitzen Agency has specialized in insurance for churches, colleges, and faith-based ministries. As an independent insurance agency representing Brotherhood Mutual and other fine companies, they can find the right policy for you at the best price. For more information, call the Eitzen Agency at 800-375-2553 or go online to eitzenagency.com. That's EITZEN agency.com. The Eitzen Agency, proudly supporting Tabor College athletics for 3 generations. There's a new Vive in town. Experience it with our crazy fast internet speeds from our fiber-backed network. Phew! Finally, a broadband connection that can keep up with you. Need a customized solution to power your business with phone, internet, or managed services? Say hello to Vive.
Okay, and I got the hero put on us, so you can do whatever you want.
Technology that works. See how at vivebroadband.com. That's VYVE broadband.com. It's time to turn your Vive on.
And we're back here with our postgame show with head coach Mike McNeil. And coach, this is a match obviously that you should have won pretty handily if you just played well. Yeah. But York, they didn't go away. They kept fighting and had the lead in a couple of sets there. So talk a little bit about first your how do you get ready for a match like this that you should win, and then what do you tell the ladies when you're done with a match like that?
Yeah, so this is one of those games where we just got to go out and be professional and do our jobs. One of the keys for success today was just compete selflessly, knowing that, hey, this is the team that still hasn't won a match on the year. They're 0-11, I think, in conference now, but there's a lot of weird stuff that comes out of matches like this at times. So,
and I made that comment. I said, they have nothing to lose, and they were playing loose. I was watching them on the bench. They were smiling, having a good time. It's not like they were like, oh man, we're here. We got to be They were trying, and they gave you guys some challenge at points. Yeah. But the opportunity came to play a lot of ladies tonight, and get some of them maybe haven't had the opportunity to play lately. And they did a nice job. So, what about getting those players in? How's that going to benefit you down the road?
Yeah. So specifically, Lauren Tolbert got some time at outside tonight. Cammie got some time at outside. This season's long with COVID and injuries that are a possibility. You never know who you're going to need. They battle on a consistent basis and practice on a daily basis, and they're the players that make us who we are on the court almost every other day. And so they challenge Taylor, they challenge Haley on the court, and do a great job in practice. We're seeing so much improvement from them in practice, and they've earned it, man. They for a game like this specifically, but they've earned just that opportunity to go out and compete. And and so it's great stuff. Seeing Kenna come in and just continue to bring the serves. Our serve receive is what it is because of players like Kenna, like Cammie, and others in practice. We're facing a lot of good stuff. So,
well, I know you looked at a little bit of numbers here just on your way up here. What stands out to you from the numbers standpoint tonight?
We made a lot of errors.
Typical coach, not happy with the win. Got to point out the errors, but anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. So, they did a good job. Number 14 on the defensive side over there made a lot of great digs against Taylor, against Haley. Out of system, we made some errors that are hopefully not becoming characteristic for us. They've been there for the last couple games here, but Taylor Quirin hitting 15 kills in the night on 40 attempts is awesome. She's a lot of power, a lot of great stuff we're seeing from her. From that, we got a lot of attempts from our middles, which, as you know, there's a lot that goes into that. Our passing has to be there.
Right.
Mel and Emma have been doing a good job with Taylor Burns and Olivia just building that connection. So there's a lot of people that go into it to make sure those middles get some swings, and did a good job. Well,
and like you said, the first thing you said was a lot of errors tonight. Now, that's not good, but yet it gives you something as coach to work on the next few days because you're going into a tough match on Friday. 2 tough ones. Oklahoma Wesleyan, they have a good overall record, not a great conference record, but they battled you guys tough here. And obviously Ottawa, who's receiving votes, who's right on your heels. So talk just real quickly about Friday and what you have coming up.
Whew, it's going to be a fun one. This is why we work so hard throughout the year. Ottawa got a great win yesterday against CMU, who's 11th in the nation. And so they're playing some good volleyball right now. They have some big transfers that came in at break, and it's going to be a fun match. I mean, this team playing the McPhersons, playing the Kansas Wesleyans, and hopefully the Oklahoma Wesleyans and Ottawas. That's the style of play we're used to. That's the style of play we see on a daily basis. They're going to be a handful, and we're going to work hard at just cleaning some things up this week. And these ladies have put a lot of hard work into this season so far, and the improvement we've seen is awesome. And so I'll say, as a coach, I hope we're ready. I think we're there. With just so many of the improvements we've made. I know that Haley's a great swinger, just great at swinging the ball. Hasn't shown up on some numbers here lately. Taylor's still swinging for power, and Brittany Hebert's been doing a great job today too. She hit for a 500 clip, both hitting and kill percentage, and so we're playing really well in certain places. We're cleaning up some other things that we're used to being better at.
Right.
So.
Well, it's Friday. It's kind of where rubber meets the road. You'll see where you're at and kind of where you're headed. And the good thing is, win or lose against Ottawa, you're going to get them here in a couple weeks. Yeah. So, hopefully you can go down there and win and then bring a win back here and give a little bit of space between you and them on that top of the leaderboard in the conference. And you host them here. And either way, like you said, it's going to be some good matches. It's going to be some good volleyball, and we look forward to it. So good luck to you. Thanks for joining us again. I know our camera crew here has been with us all night. They got to actually tear down, move stuff over for the play tomorrow. All right. So COVID has everybody hopping and moving. So, but thanks for joining us, Coach. Good job tonight, and let's keep it rolling.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Now do it from here, from Tabor College. Again, Tabor 3, York 0. Tabor wins by the score of 16, 18, and 18. So definitely off to a good start for this Friday. So tune in there. Go to TaborBlueJays.com. Find the little camera icon, and we will be sure the link is there for you to watch the matches at Oklahoma Wesleyan. Thank you for joining us. Good night.